Third grade. Today is day number 1 of our color wheel project. Today you're going to need a piece of paper. You're going to need something circular to trace. Actually, you're going to need 2 pieces of paper, something circular to trace, and your pencil. Okay? So what we're going to do first is we are going to go ahead and in the middle of our page, I hope that this is big enough for mine. Yeah, it is. All right, I'm using a cereal bowl at home. You can go ahead and use the same sort of thing, something circular that's not too small, okay? I'm using a black marker so you can see what I'm doing, but you're gonna use a pencil. That way if you make a mistake, you can erase it. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna trace your circle in the middle of your page, okay? The second thing you're going to do is you're going to grab that second piece of paper. You only need a little snippet of it. So you can fold this in half if you want. Fold it in half like a book. Let's go ahead and cut it where the fold is. Put one piece aside. And on this little piece that you have, what I want you to do is I want you to draw what I draw, and then we're going to go ahead and cut it out. So you're going to go curve, kind of like a sad face, diagonal, diagonal, straight. All right, you're going to cut that out. We are going to use this as a tracer. You can use this again and again. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. So on this piece that you originally did, what you're going to do, and let me adjust the camera a little bit, is we are going to go ahead, you're going to trace that piece that you made exactly where I did. So at the top, you're going to use your pencil, and you're going to go like this. Do exactly what I do. Trace this piece once at the top, once exactly at the bottom. You have to put it exactly where I draw. It'll make sense in a little bit, I promise. Okay. Once at the side. Mine hangs off. That's okay if yours hangs off and doesn't fit completely. Once on the other side. Okay. Now, what you're going to do next is we are going to, give me a minute to think about this. Okay, what we're going to do is you see these spaces between what we just traced. You're going to take your little tracer and you're going to go like this. Just watch before you do it. 1, 2. It's okay if your piece hangs off. You're going to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So when you get done, there are going to be 12 pieces traced all together. It's going to kind of look like a flower when you're done. All right, it's important that when you made that tracer before, it's not too tiny. Obviously, it can't be huge either because you have to fit it in. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then when you're done, you are going to go ahead and count and make sure you have 12. You can't have 13, you can't have 11, you can't have 14. It has to be 12, and it'll make sense why in a little bit. Remember, I told you we're making a color wheel. Okay. So what I'm doing, and you can do this lightly with pencil because later on you'll erase it, is I'm going in and I am numbering my pieces. So this top piece, we're going to compare this to like a clock. You're going to draw this very lightly. I don't know if I can draw this upside down. 12. You're going to erase these later on. 1, 2, 3. I'm probably drawing these upside down. You'll write 4, 5, 6. Let me do this real quick. Not upside down. Okay. So like the same as a clock, you'll have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The reason I am telling you that is because I'm going to be referring to the numbers as we're working so that when you go to do your color wheel, it's in the right spaces. All right, this is where you're going to need some sort of straight edge. I should have mentioned that in the beginning of the video. It doesn't have to be a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, a box, another piece of paper, that would all work. Okay, with your pencil, you're going to make a line. You got to use your ruler because this will look nice and neat. From 12 to 4, you're going to make a line. From 4 to 8, you're going to make another line. From 8 to 12, you'll make a line. Okay? Now, what we're going to go in and do is we're going to do an upside down triangle. So this triangle later on is going to point to the primary colors. The next one we're going to do is going to be an upside down triangle that points to the secondary colors. So from 2 to 10, yes, it has to be the numbers that I'm telling you, we're going to make a dashed line. 2 to 10, then 2 to 6, and then 6 to 10. All right, and that's all we're going to do for video number 1. Feel free to pause and rewind this if I went too fast. Keep up the good work. Bye, friends.